this is one of the most haunted buildings in Gettysburg.
She said, Georgia, if anyone in this house should be killed on this day, let it be me, because you have your baby.
Jennie Wade is by far one of the most active buildings in Gettysburg.
There's somebody knocking.
Yeah, I thought I heard a voice too. It was like a female voice and then two knocks.
What the hell was that? Is that a voice? It sounded like it was over here.
That was 100% somebody stepping on those stairs right there. Night in a row, I got my shirt pulled.
Someone pulled your shirt?
Dude, that was so weird. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania at the Jennie Wade house.
Guys, this is another location run by the ghostly images of Gettysburg. If you haven't seen last week's episode from the Gettysburg Orphanage, make sure you go back and watch that episode. But the Jennie Wade house just behind us has a lot of history, and it's super important in Gettysburg's history.
Yeah, this is a spot we've filmed a couple other times for the channel. We've been here a handful of times to investigate for live streams. We always get really good activity here. It's a very interesting house, like you said, very, very historic. The only civilian casualty of the Battle of Gettysburg. I'm excited to get in here. Let's do this tour. Let's talk to George. Let's talk to Black Lantern Paranormal, see all their experiences here, and kind of see what Jennie Wade has for us tonight.
Yeah, let's get inside and see who wants to talk to us.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Jennie Wade house. My name is Tom. I am a tour guide with Ghostly Images. This building, built in 1842, was in the middle of the crosshairs of the Battle of Gettysburg, with the Confederates to the north, the Union Army to the south. While this home is called the Jennie Wade house, Jennie Wade never actually lived in this house. She lived about 300 yards in that direction on Breckenridge Street. She came here because the Confederates controlled the town. She thought she would be safe here. During the battle, this home was occupied by her sister, Georgia. Georgia delivers birth of a baby boy whom she names Lewis just 5 days before the battle. She had a very difficult pregnancy. The doctors ordered her 10 days of bed rest. That did not work out too well. So in the house during the Battle of Gettysburg here would be Jennie Wade, her sister Georgia, her baby son Lewis, Mrs. Mary Wade, and two children. The family had a younger brother named Harry, and they also took care of a handicapped boy named Isaac. Along this brick building here, there are 150 bullet holes as the Confederates are firing at anything that moves on this hill. And this is the original door, and that would be the bullet hole from the fatal shot that would kill Jennie Wade inside the kitchen, where we will head now. So we are in the kitchen of the Wade part of the house. This house was actually a duplex. On the opposite side of the house, a family by the last name of McLean lived there, but they would flee before the battle. We are standing by the dough tray. This is the original dough tray, one of two artifacts that are original to the house. On July the 2nd, Jennie Wade is standing at this very dough tray kneading flour. Her mother is at the fire. A 10-pound parrot shell strikes the upper portion of the house. Amazingly, the shell does not explode, because if it did, the house might have been leveled and everyone inside may have been killed. When the shell struck the house, Jennie was so startled she actually fell and fainted on the floor. Mrs. Wade would come over and revive her daughter. Now we fast forward to July the 3rd. At 8 o'clock in the morning, as Jennie often did, she was reading scriptures from the Bible. And on this day, everything she's reading is of sadness, of death. And it was so overwhelming to Georgia, who's in the very next room with her baby. She would shout out to Mrs. Wade. She said, "Mother, will you please have Jennie stop? I do not want to hear anymore." To which Jennie replied to her sister. She said, "Georgia, if anyone in this house should be killed on this day, let it be me, because you have your baby." At 8:30, Jennie is again at the dough tray. The Confederate sharpshooter's bullet would penetrate the front door. This inside door was propped open as added protection for Jennie. Bullet goes through the second door, strikes Jennie in the upper left portion of her back. The bullet pierces her heart. She falls to the floor. She's dead instantly. Mrs. Wade is again at the fire, and she thought the same thing happened that happened a day earlier. She thought Jennie fainted until she came up to her daughter's body and would see the blood flowing out from under her body. Mrs. Wade must have went into a state of shock. She would walk into the next room and said, "Georgia, your sister is dead." To which Georgia becomes hysterical, crying and screaming so loud that 2 Union soldiers would burst through this front door. They would see Jennie's lifeless body. She was 20 years old, a beautiful young lady, helping to serve the Union Army. Those soldiers would say that the image of seeing Jennie dead on this floor haunted them for the rest of their lives. At that point, the Union soldiers deemed it was too dangerous for the family to stay in this side of the house. While the family is in this house, you had Georgia lying on this bed, which is a replica, and she would write in her memoirs, her head was closest to the footboard. Bullets were ricocheting off the headboard, floorboard, and landing on top of her and her baby. You can see original bullet holes in the mantle of the fireplace. All the windows on this side are blown out. 2 children, Harry and Isaac, are hiding under the bed. If the family had to navigate this portion of the house, they're crawling on the floor. The trauma and terror of being in this house had to be overwhelming. So the Union soldiers said, it is not safe for anyone to stay in this house. And the goal was to get the family to the safety of the cellar. And the problem here is that this house being a duplex, the entrance to the cellar is right below that window. And it was much too dangerous for anyone to open that front door because the Confederates are firing at anything that moves around this house. They probably would have been killed. So they had to come up with another plan. And that parrot shell that struck the house on July 2nd would actually help them get to safety. The parrot shell put a hole through the brick wall to the other side of the duplex, and the family was able to get to the other side of the house to safety. When they cross over to the other side of the house, they realize that Mrs. Wade is not with them. And they would come down here and find Mrs. Wade lying on the floor next to Jennie's body. She insisted that she would only cross over if Jennie's body was carried through. Union soldiers would wrap her body in a quilt and carry her through to the other side of the house. Ultimately, the family would get to the cellar where they would be safe. And on July the 4th, which was George's birthday, obviously not a pleasant day for her or anyone in this town, and they would be in the cellar with Jennie's lifeless body for 18 hours. All around this house were dead soldiers, wounded soldiers. The smell of death was everywhere in this town. And on the evening of July 3rd, a torrential rainstorm hits Gettysburg, caused by the cannonade fire of Pickett's charge. Everything around the house is nothing but mud. And about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Union soldiers would come into the cellar with a casket that had been earmarked for a Confederate general. And they would wrap Jennie's body in a quilt, the flowers still on her hands and arms, and Jennie would be initially buried in the family garden, which is the site of our Jennie Wade gift shop. She would lie there for several months, and her body is moved again to the German Reformed Church cemetery across town, which was the family church. But that would not be her final resting place. A year later, she's moved again. Georgia, at that point, had moved to Iowa, became very involved with the Women's Relief Corps, and they raised a sizable amount of money to have Jennie buried in the town cemetery, the Evergreen Cemetery. She has a beautiful statue and base from marble from Italy. She has a perpetual flag that flies next to her grave 24/7, 365 days a year. She is one of only 2 women in the country that has that honor, the other being Betsy Ross. So the trauma in this house was unbelievable, and the activity in this house is very much paranormally active.
Hi there, my name is George, and I am a guide here at Ghostly Images.
My name's Nick. I'm with Black Lantern Paranormal. We host the public investigations of the Jennie Wade house and the orphanage.
So as far as this area, this is where Jennie Wade was shot and killed. A few things to talk about this area in particular. One, I had a little kid. He must have been about 7 to 8 years of age, standing over here by the rail with mom and dad, and he's pointing her to the dough tray and he's saying, "Woman, dead, woman, dead." And I'm looking back and I kneel down. It's like, you're going to be a good historian one day, buddy. He hides behind mom and dad and cowers. And they say, oh, he's just shy. I'm like, okay, well, I'm continuing telling the story about Jennie being shot and killed. And then he's still looking at the dough tray, so I kneel down. And he said, you see something, buddy? It's like, yes. What do you see? He points to the dough tray and says, I see a zombie. Now, you're talking about little kids. I always tell people on my tours, kids especially can hear and see things that we as adults cannot.
So in this part of the building, usually when we're doing our public investigations, we'll do the Estes method pretty often. We usually get Georgia in this room a decent amount. Jennie will come up on the dough tray itself. REM pod will go off fairly often. Have gotten a couple disembodied voices here and there, mostly in this room opposed to the next. In the room behind you, it's more cat balls moving, things like that. So up here, K2s are always going off. The chair behind us with the dress, we've had yes and no answers, questions literally related to the K2 sitting in the dress. Red for yes, green for no, going back and forth. In the room over here, Billy's bedroom, we usually bring a Boo Bear out. Billy loves the thing. He'll touch it all the time. We're getting yes and no answers all the time. We get things moved around all the time here. Every time we put cameras in this room, we're usually running wired cameras up here. They're always moved. We'll always tape down the cameras, and we have footage of it, and the cameras literally get shifted across the floor. Always go back to make sure nobody's tripping on the wires or anything. They're gaffer taped down. They're not moving. We have cameras usually facing this way. We've got a couple slight apparitions in the doorway here, in the brick doorway, and also in the doorway on the other side there. And often get a female voice up here, disembodied.
Let's talk about the dresser next to the bed. The door on the left-hand side always tends open all by itself, but again, there's that spirit. His name is Billy. Sometimes like open clock faces, doors, stuff like that. He likes to push cell phones and keys out of the back pockets of people, especially on tours. Now, this photo, I call it the creepy baby photo, especially during my ghost tours. It's not creepy in a way, it is cute, but people tend to catch things. Especially, this is where we have the first rendition of what we call the Shadow Man. Now, we don't know who the Shadow Man is. We call him the Shadow Man. Appears in people's photos, especially in reflections, especially in this room. So this is the cellar. I'm standing by the little opening way here because on occasion I tell people to watch the bottom of the curtain because sometimes their curtain kind of moves. I had a gentleman on one of my tours who said, oh yeah, there's Mr. Wade's behind. He doesn't like his photo being taken, so anyone takes photos is going to get black. And sure enough, they came up black, but it's the very back room. People tend to hear things. I'm sitting here on one of Chris's tours getting photos. We all heard like someone knocking at the door from that very back room. And Chris like, I'd never heard that before. I've never heard that either. But a lot of things happen in that back room.
Going off George, so Mr. Wade at least seems to reside mostly in the basement here. Definitely picky on who he's going to talk to. We've gotten a lot of EVPs of just get out, don't want to talk, things like that. Tons of shadow figures down here. Usually, obviously, it's pitch black down here. People will be set up on the benches and everything. And whether the curtains are moving, it always seems to be against this back wall. People are, is there somebody back there? So we open up the curtains, there's nobody back there. But tons of shadow figures.
Well, thank you guys very much.
You're quite welcome.
Ready for another night? Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, guys, so we moved over to the Wade side of the duplex. We're gonna start out here where Jennie was actually hit. We're gonna work up through the house. And we basically set up a ton of devices over here. We have the REM pod over here by the original dough tray. We have the Mel just over here in the room where they were staying. And the bell on the stairs.
Which already went off.
Yeah, it's already been going off. So that's cool.
This is where Jennie was when she was hit by that bullet. It went through that door after going through this door. You can see some more of the original bullet holes here. That's the one that killed her and came through there. They had this door open like so to kind of give her a little extra shield, and it went right through that hole and hit her.
Just like that? Yeah.
Is that what happened? They said they don't really know if Jennie's here a lot though. They don't pick up on her a lot.
Is Mary Wade here?
Or is this Jenny? If it is Jenny, can you ring that bell again to let us know? Okay. Thank you for communicating with us.
Jenny, if you're here, can you set off one of these other devices we have set up? We have a red light over here by the dough tray. We have another green light with a red screen.
I like the bell. Are you telling us we should go upstairs so we can go to the other side and get to the basement for safety? Are you trying to protect us? Okay. Because what if, like, for them, they just relive that moment over and over and over again?
Right. That's what we were talking about at the orphanage too.
Yeah.
What if it's like Beetlejuice, the same thing's going on. You know, you can't leave the house, but stuck in the same kind of time loop.
Yeah. That's crazy, actually. The bell keeps going off like that. Because it's not doing it like...
In a regular like cadence.
Right, and cyclical. You know what I mean? It's not doing it every 10 seconds or every 15. It just did twice in a row. It's, you know what I mean?
Right.
Are you worried about us down here? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
It's like knocking.
Yeah, I thought I heard a voice too. It was like a female voice and then two knocks.
I heard
upstairs.
the two knocks, yeah.
It definitely sounded like it came from upstairs.
I didn't hear the voice though.
It was female. It was like, whoo. Is there somebody upstairs?
Is Mr. Wade here?
Jenny, are you still here? Because I mean, it's stopped now. The bell's not going off at all. Jenny, if you're still down here with us, can you ring that bell for us? Just like you have been? Go near the stairs?
Oh.
And that, okay.
Both. Okay, yeah. So wait, Jenny, are you to my left then? Are you over by the dough tray?
And the bell though.
Wait, so if you're over here,
Who's over there?
is this Mary? Do you stay where you found her?
Jenny, if you're the one down here again, I'm sorry we keep asking you, but can you confirm that? Just set up, okay.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
that's crazy.
No, yeah, it is crazy, right? Jenny, a lot of people don't think you're in this house. Do you only come out and talk to certain people? Only when you're comfortable?
She might always be here.
Right.
Maybe we just got lucky.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to communicate with us tonight? Talk to us a little bit. We're going to spend some time in the house. We appreciate you setting off this device to let us know it's you. Makes it a little bit easier for us when we know who we're talking to, so thank you.
We were at the orphanage last night and we told them the same thing, but if you need to drain our devices or drain our batteries, feel free to. In order to communicate with us, we understand this probably takes a lot of energy. Set off these devices and make noises and whatnot. Do you like when people come through and hear your story?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
There's a pretty big tour in here earlier. To see us all coming through? We were just here a couple... Okay.
Are you glad that people come here to learn about you and your family and what you went through? Okay.
Our friend Tom over at the orphanage was saying that he thinks in June, energy kind of kicks up here as it's leading into the anniversary of the battle. Is that true? Do you guys get more energy as it gets closer to the anniversary of the battle? All the reenactments and all the people coming in to visit?
If you could you come over here to the dough tray and set off this device again like you did a minute ago?
You just touch that red light, it should light up and make a little bit of a noise. Like, this bell's pretty cool though.
You coming down the stairs? Just get as close to it as you can, okay? Here, I'll back up. Give you a little bit of space. Are you able to do that for us? Or if there's 2 rings, 3 rings.
3-peat. Is there something upstairs or in another part of the house you want us to see? Okay, we're gonna head over there soon. We're trying to give everybody the opportunity to have a chance to talk. Are you the only one here tonight, Jenny?
Okay.
It's interesting.
Are you,
What were you gonna say?
are you gonna come with us throughout the house? Okay,
That's good.
that works. Do you recognize us? We've been here a few times. Do you remember talking with us before?
Because they said they remembered us at the orphanage, but she doesn't remember us here.
Right, maybe we haven't talked to her before.
It's possible. Oh, yeah. Confirmed. Double ding.
Double ding.
So if you don't remember seeing us, my name is Dylan. This guy over here is Steve.
Hello.
We come here because we love the history and we're here to try to figure out some more as to why you're still here, what life is like for you or where you are. Most of the time we can't see you and we can't hear you. That's why we have all these devices set up.
In a few minutes, we're going to go upstairs and kind of follow the path that the soldiers and your family took to safety. You're more than welcome to come with us, though, and talk to us throughout the night. Did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
It's like movement.
Like upstairs? In the other room?
Yeah, because it came, like, I heard it from my left side. It almost sounded like, not fabric, but like something sliding or like shaking.
Across the floor or something?
Yeah, or like shaking almost. I don't know. Are you upstairs? I wonder if they're trying to get us upstairs because, again, like if they're reliving the same thing and bullets are flying through here.
Right. Is that the case? Is the battle still ongoing for you? Is the house still taking fire?
Georgia, Mary, are either of you here tonight?
Like I said, we're just here to learn more about you, your story, your experiences here. We don't mean you any disrespect or any harm.
Try a couple EVPs.
Yeah.
We have these devices, okay? These will allow us to hear you. We can't always hear your voice. So if you're trying to talk to us, we're sorry, we just can't quite hear you right now. We're gonna use these, okay? If you speak into the top of them, come up to them and speak into the top, you should be able to get your message across a little bit easier, okay? Whatever it is you want to tell us. I'm gonna put mine on the bed.
Come on over here on the table.
So we're just gonna ask you a few questions, okay? Come up and speak into them as loudly and as clearly as you can so we can hear you. All right, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Could we please have the name of whoever's in the house with us tonight?
Is the battle still ongoing for you?
Are we in danger if we're on this side of the house from bullets and artillery?
Do you see anyone else here with us?
Is it okay that we're here to talk to you tonight?
Did you see us over at the orphanage last night?
One, two, three. Let's see what we got.
You?
Here we go. Right there.
Please help me.
Please help me. It's okay. I can't. It's okay.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
There's like chattering. It sounds like multiple words after a lot of the questions, but I can't quite make them out.
No. If you guys think you can make them out, make sure you drop a comment down below with a timestamp. Let's see what this one got. Oh. Okay. Huh?
Who's that? That's weird. I don't know what that loud like scream is.
No.
It's a weird question to get that to.
Yeah.
Do you see anybody else here with us?
And it was weird too because we got the bell was going off behind us too. And one of
Yeah.
them it went off to was, is the battle still ongoing?
Right. All right, we're gonna move upstairs, okay? If you can hear us, come with us. We're gonna go upstairs and try to make contact with whoever might be here, okay? What a weird start with the bell too. And I heard that female voice. I know I heard a female voice at the beginning. I'm wondering if it picked it up, but.
It seems like they were trying to lead us upstairs
Yeah.
too, so we'll see what they got going on up there.
Let's do it. All right, so we moved upstairs. Now we're kind of on the second floor.
Is it the REM?
That's the REM in the other bedroom on the bed.
Billy's bedroom, they called him?
Can you step away from that for a second? Can you come in here so that stops?
Okay. Billy, if this is you, can you come out here? We have some other devices you can use. There's one on the floor right here. Does the exact same thing. If you can come set this off too, that'd be really cool.
Come right out here. It's okay. Step back. Step back for us, okay? That's really bizarre.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're on the second floor, this is the hole that they created. This is where the hole was that they created to carry Jenny's body through, and where her family came through to get to the other side so they could go to the basement.
Yeah.
They made it bigger, obviously, so people can walk through it now, but it was basically a hole in the wall they had to crawl through after the 10-pound parrot shell hit the ceiling and started breaking the wall.
And then the soldiers came up and smashed a hole through.
Right.
It was a little bit bigger so they could get everybody through.
Right. And they would have taken him over here onto this side and gone down the stairs to the basement on the back side of the house where they weren't going to get shot.
Yeah.
Can you come out here for a second? Whoever you are. Come into the other room, okay?
Well, it is weird though, because we have the bell going off on the stairs, and then we have this going off in the room leading towards the other
It's
stairs.
leading us to the basement.
Right.
I didn't even think of that. It's leading us right, it's the literal path that they took to get to safety.
Like, we have all these other devices. They're like, yeah, super cool. We're going to set off the alarm one time, but you need to go upstairs.
Yeah. Thank you. Do you need us to go downstairs to the basement? Is that where we'll be safe? If that's what you're trying to do, yeah, it's still going. Now it's pinging.
Is it like maxing out?
Yeah, it's the highest level. Now it stops. Do you want us to go that way? It goes off. Did you hear that thud?
I didn't hear it, no.
It was a loud thud.
Where does something came from?
In front of me somewhere? I couldn't tell if it was like on the stairs or just in this room. It was loud though. Okay, you want us to come that way? Let's step in here for now, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're in here.
Okay.
Meep, meep. Is this where you're trying to get us to go? Downstairs to the basement? We'll be safer down there?
Well, it's weird too. It's not going off as consistently now that we're in here.
Right.
Can you max that out again? Grab right hold of it? Please? So no.
Are we in danger up here from the battle? Are you trying to get us down to the basement for safety? Okay.
Every time we say the basement.
Yeah.
Is this one of the soldiers? Can you light that up to yellow just to confirm this is one of the soldiers here at the Wade House? Get closer to it so it lights up a different color. We'll try Spirit Talker too.
Yeah, fire that up. We're going to try another device that you should be able to communicate with us through, okay? Should be able to speak words to us.
Should be able to speak words to us.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
I set it right here. Or can you set off one of these devices behind us?
We're just here to communicate. My name is Steve. This is Dylan. If you're just now finding us. What a weird start to both sessions. The bell going off pretty consistently on the stairs.
Yeah.
Answering some questions. Saying it's Jenny probably down there.
It's Jenny, yeah.
And now in here, this starts going off crazy while we're out there. We're like, oh, do you want us to keep going, get to the basement? And it's going off in response to that, but now it's chilling.
Because next session, guys, we're going to go downstairs to the McLean side, kind of like the living room space. And
Directly below this.
Yeah, directly below this.
Beside you.
I'm beside
Beside
you.
you.
True.
Are you by the bed? If you're over here by this red light, by the bed, can you grab it? Like grab it pretty good. So it lights up a couple different colors.
Try to get it to yellow or purple. Red if you can.
It's so weird how it like slows down.
Yeah. Do you not like asking you to do stuff like that?
You're a little happier that we're on this side of the house now? You feel a little safer with us up here? Not in the front? Well, that's the other thing too. It got us out of the front side of the house even when we were upstairs.
Right.
Because upstairs on that side is still directly in line of fire.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
true.
this side is way less likely to deal with that.
Right.
Yeah, the artillery shell came through the ceiling, but bullets aren't making it through 1, 2, 3 brick walls to get over here.
Right. Now it's actually like pinging up to yellow.
Yeah. Is that the case? You wanted us over here to be safer? Okay. Thank you for worrying about us, I guess.
It's kind.
The battle's over.
The Union won the war. Did you know that? Can you light it up to yellow if you knew that the war is over? Well, I mean, that coincides with what we got downstairs.
Right. The war's still going on for them.
Right.
The battle's still happening.
Which is weird because it seems like location to location it's different.
Yeah.
Some people know it's 2025
Right.
and it's current year or whatever. But here it seems like the battle is still ongoing for them.
Yeah. Thank you for communicating with us so far. You're doing really well tonight. We appreciate it.
We always love coming to Gettysburg because we love the history here. We love how active this whole town is. And we love ghostly images, of course. Of course. You hear that? There's like 2 footsteps over here. I wonder if they're gonna get mad if we go back over here.
Hello?
Is that chain moving? Looks like the chain's moving.
Oh yeah, it is a little bit. That's one of their reports too.
Darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Are you touching this chain? I mean, we haven't been over here in a minute.
Right. Ooh, I hit my head. Ooh.
Can you move the chain more?
Just swing it, grab a hold of it.
I mean, it's definitely moving.
Yeah. Do you know who moved this chain? Can you set off one of these devices we have up here? If you did it, or if you know who moved it. I'm walking around you. I heard the footsteps.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the one who did it? That's fine. You're not in any trouble. That's what we came here to see. And this picture over here of Jesus actually flew off the wall on a public tour one time.
Right.
That would be super cool to catch on camera.
Yeah. Jenny, are you up here? You said you were downstairs with us. That REM pod completely stopped.
Yeah. If you're not up here with us anymore, if you went downstairs to the other side of the duplex, can you make a noise downstairs? We've been told you can move bricks, you can move marble. Do that again for us? Courage.
Courage.
You're saying it took a lot of courage to fight in the war? Are you talking about the Wades? Took a lot of courage to stay here?
I didn't really have much choice.
Yeah.
She was very, very pregnant. Okay, now that goes off again.
Yeah.
We start talking about the Wades again. Jenny, are you up here with us?
That's weird.
She did say she was going to come upstairs, though.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here.
Well, it's interesting, too, because
Just hype.
I wonder if she would have ever really been up here.
Right.
Like, I'd have said there were neighbors and stuff, but this wasn't her house.
Right.
But I'm sure she came up here to visit, but did she ever come over to this side and go upstairs and hang out? Probably not.
No.
This is like their master bedroom over there. You know what I mean? Like,
This was a kid's bedroom,
right. Jenny, did you follow us upstairs from your side of the house? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Is that a voice?
It sounded like it was over here.
Like, hi.
Yeah.
It looks like something like, hi. That was right there.
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody just yelled from that other room. Or maybe downstairs. It definitely came from over here though. It was like, hi.
Well, because they said that Mary's screaming and George's screaming after.
Is what brought everybody in, brought all the soldiers in.
Yeah.
And brought all of the Union soldiers in. It literally sounded like a hi. And guys, it's after 1 a.m. right now. What did it say?
What is that? Who are you?
It's after 1 a.m. right now on a Monday morning. There's nobody outside.
Right.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Steve. This is Dylan. We're not soldiers. We're not. Well,
I am.
we're not.
1 week in a month.
Yeah, we're not fighting in the Civil War. The war's over. We're not here to mean you any harm or any disrespect. We're just here to communicate, okay? That voice was crazy.
Yeah, it was really loud.
There's something like, hi.
Yeah.
Who just yelled to us? Can you do it again?
In just a minute, we're going to head downstairs. We're going to do this thing called the Estes method. where I put on the headphones and I listen for your voice.
Like, what the hell's a headphone?
A what? Hopefully it should make it a little bit easier for you to talk to us. So if you're able to and if you're willing.
That's just weird that it completely stopped for,
However, yeah.
a handful of minutes.
Right, 10, 15
We
minutes.
start talking about the Wade family again and it starts going off again.
Yeah.
Is Jenny here only sometimes? Okay.
Who else is here with us right now? It doesn't seem like it's just Jenny now. Can you give me your name through this device over here on the table? Or try to speak it out loud?
Do you feel me?
Do you feel me?
Not really. Not right now. If you're trying to touch us or, give us your emotions or anything, I don't think we can right now. We don't feel you.
I feel pretty tired. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm being affected by a tired ghost.
A sleepy phantom. Do you have a message you want to get across? I don't know what to make of it, but the bell hasn't gone off once up here. So that's interesting too.
Yeah.
And this is one of the rooms that's supposed to have like the most activity.
Yeah.
Over here they have the little boy that hides behind that trunk and he hides behind the bed.
The Shadow Man mirror.
Right, and the bell has not gone off once up here.
Don't push it.
Sorry.
Sorry. Well, wait, we just walked back. They've been trying to get us back to the basement this entire night.
Don't push it, don't go back to that side, you're risking it.
Wait, is that the message that you have? You want us to get down to the basement? Are we getting back to that?
Don't push our luck, don't spend too much time up here. It's not safe. Set that device off on the bed again if you need us to get going and go downstairs for safety.
We can pick up our stuff, head downstairs, and start heading towards the basement.
There it goes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do we go down to the first floor and do the Estes and then move to the basement?
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Keep following the path, follow their lead.
Which, guys, previous times we've come here and we've done solos.
Yeah.
We're not going to do them this trip, but if you guys want us to come back and do solos again here, let us know down in the comments below.
They said you better drag your butt downstairs.
You gotta get going now.
There's bullets a flying.
Them shells are coming in hot.
All right, we'll come downstairs. We're gonna communicate with you on the first floor here before we go to the basement, okay? Can you set that off one more time if you're willing to go down there and talk to us?
Did you hear that?
Huh?
There's like a some sort of dragging noise.
They're like, we're setting it, that's crazy. Okay, I said set it off and it's going crazy.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
we're coming downstairs. Ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, guys, so we moved down to the other side of the duplex. We're on the McLean side now, and we're going to be doing an Estes method. Steve has some devices set up. We're gonna try to see if we can make contact with whoever's hanging out with us right now, because it seems like we have multiple people in here right now, and then we're gonna head down to the basement.
Yeah, let's just get into it. I mean, Jenny seems like she's been talking to us tonight from the first floor and the second floor, and
That hasn't gone off yet.
as soon as we say Jenny,
Right next to one of the only artifacts they have from the original time in here.
right, this would have been on, yeah.
They're like, yeah, brother.
Get under. Let's get under, let's go.
See what's going on.
This clock would have been right here on this fireplace mantle back in the day. And they actually have artifacts in here. This piece of wood is stained with Jenny's blood from when she was shot and killed.
That's mine. That was quick.
That's hers, that's her blood. Can you step back from that for a second?
Steve,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm great, how are you? That's the parrot shell that came through the ceiling upstairs. Step back, okay? Come on over here for a second. We have a couple devices in here as well. One on the chair, one by the door.
It's not like you said the other one.
The other one. You want to use this one? Or you want to use that one? You can use that one. Okay. That's bizarre. Holy.
Leave him.
That was just definitely somebody stepping on those stairs.
He died.
That was 100% somebody stepping on those stairs right there. Did somebody just come downstairs?
Hey.
Hello? Can you come out here?
It sounded like a scream, like a woman's scream.
No, it's maxing out. Here's a woman screaming, it's maxing out. Can you step back from that? Thank you. Did he just hear?
Help.
Did he just hear Mary scream? Or Georgia scream? And now it stops. He hears a scream and it maxes out and then it completely stops.
We hear you.
Okay. Are you willing to communicate with me? I can't believe that step, dude. That was a loud footstep on the stairs. Did you follow us from upstairs? If you did, can you set off any device that you see down here? Whatever one you want to use.
Don't come back.
Don't come back upstairs. Do you want us to stay down here or go to the basement?
Don't. Guys.
Is it dangerous upstairs? You want us down here for safety?
Go outside.
You want us to go outside?
Oh, that was a weird voice. Deep male voice came through. I couldn't tell what it said though.
To get to the basement, you have to go outside this door and go down the cellar opening. You want us to go down to the basement? Outside of the house? The millimeter completely stopped. That's actually crazy. Who was up by the fireplace when we got in here? Can I have their name? That clock sat right on that fireplace during the battle. It's insane. It's wild. Completely stopped.
Can you stop it?
Stop what? Show you guys it's not like dead or anything. Still on, reading 0, and no activity by it now. That's actually really crazy. Were you up here by the fireplace when we came in the room? And this is, like I said, this was the board that was stained with Jenny's blood, and as I said that, she said, "That's mine."
Run?
Run? Why do we need to run? Is the battle starting? Will we be safer?
Really quiet voice sounded like he said, "Help me."
Will we be safer if we just go downstairs to the basement? Is that where you want us to go?
It sounded like it said, "That's bad, carry her."
That's bad, carry her. That could be residual. That could be like the soldiers seeing her, her wound and being like, "That's bad. We need to carry her. She's not going to make it." When she was already gone at that point. Jenny, are you here with us? Are you speaking with us tonight?
Go outside.
We will. We're going to go outside. Is that where everybody is? Are they all outside? Can you ready to go to the basement for safety? Could you come in this room and set off that device on the fireplace again? You were doing it like crazy when we first got in here. It's right up there by that clock. I know you saw it earlier.
It's like a kid saying, "I don't feel good."
What's wrong? Are you here from the orphanage? Did you come down here to hide from Rosa? That'd be a twist. All of a sudden we're talking to kids from the orphanage. They did say that some of them come over here though.
Tell them.
What do you want us to tell them?
Listen.
Okay. You gonna make a noise for me?
Somebody said there's no one here.
I just heard footsteps. I just heard footsteps upstairs. Did I just hear you walking upstairs? I just heard those. Who's walking around upstairs? Is it the soldiers? That was clear as day footsteps directly above me. It was like right above me up here. Like 2 or 3 footsteps.
He's here?
Who is it? Is it Mr. Wade? Jenny's father?
Imbecile.
Imbecile. Okay. He was considered mentally unstable. They would have called people imbeciles back then. That was what they referred to them as. He was put in the almshouse of the poor farm because of this issue. Because after he served time at Eastern State, he went a little bit crazy from solitary. Is Mr. Wade here?
He ran?
He ran? He did run from his problems. If Mr. Wade is here, can he set off this device up here on the fireplace? Just grab the top of it? We're just trying to talk to you, okay? Whoever you are. It doesn't matter.
It's time.
It's time for what?
Go down?
It's time to go down to the basement.
Lead me?
You want us to lead you down there? Jenny, are you here with us? Did you come all the way to this side of the house with us to talk? It's been a weird night. It's been a really, really weird night. It seems like Jenny's making contact, but like very sporadically. A little bit on the first side, a little bit more upstairs, and then a little bit down here so far. But this almost seems like Mr. Wade is here too. And maybe some soldiers. I don't really know what to think right now. I definitely heard those footsteps upstairs though. We're gonna go downstairs in a minute into the basement. Are you gonna come with us for safety? We have to get away from the battle that's going on.
It's in there? It sounded like multiple voices just all came together and said, we're all set.
We're all set. All set with what? You don't want to talk to us anymore over here?
No more?
No more? Okay. You want us to go downstairs and talk to whoever's down there? Or whoever's going to come with us? We don't have to bother you anymore. We can go down to the basement. It seems like that's where somebody's been leading us all night. Leading us to safety in the cellar on the back side of the house, near the Union line, not the Confederate line that's firing towards the house.
In there?
The basement's right out this window. You want us to go down cellar? You can see the entrance to it right there. Right there is the entrance to the basement. All right, we'll go downstairs. Thank you for communicating with us so far. You've been doing really, really well. We can tell you can hear us and you're aware of what's going on. And you're trying to lead us to safety, lead us away from the bullets and the artillery. You're trying to get us down to the basement.
Don't stop?
Don't stop. Okay, we'll go. We'll keep going down there. We'll be down there for safety. They were down there for 18 hours after the battle finished.
There's like a man yelling in the background. It sounded like it said, get, and it got cut off.
They want us to get down there. They definitely want us to go down to the basement. Let's pull him out, fill him in quick, get down to the basement for safety like they've been trying to get us to do all night long. We'll do some more EVPs down there for sure because we've only done the one tonight. Trying to make contact with Mr. Wade, maybe Jenny, and some of the soldiers that are down there. But let's pull him out.
Hide?
Let's go over here real quick. Poke him in the forehead.
Jesus.
forehead tab.
Figured that might change it up a little. Figured it might change it up a little bit.
Scared me.
I could tell. That was perfect.
All right. And that makes sense?
Yeah, it was interesting. It seems like Jenny might be over here a little bit right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So the millimeter was going off like crazy right before you're putting the headphones on. It went off nonstop, like in response to questions, talking about going to the basement, yada, 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 but then stopped.
Just stopped?
Like completely stopped, and it did not go off again. One time. Not even one little blip after that.
That's super weird.
None of the other stuff went off. Right towards the beginning, I came over here and I was showing him this, and I said, that board has Jenny's blood on it. And you go, that's mine.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, that's her blood.
It was weird because the positive stuff, like, just saying, like, come down and just talking about us being here, it seemed like it was a female voice.
Right.
All the get outs and the don't come back and all that was like a really, really angry male voice. But I feel like that's what we usually get here. It's usually Mr. Wade's down in the basement. He's very protective of Jenny. He's like, don't come back, stay out.
Right.
And whoever is here, whether it's Jenny or one of the women of the house, it seems like they want to talk.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it seems again like they're trying to get us downstairs. You said no more. I'm like, you don't want to talk to us anymore. You said no more. Like I was pointing the camera towards the wall and the window where the basement is, and you said it's right there or it's down there. So like you wanted us, again, same theme, get out of here, keep going. I said, oh, you want us to go to the basement for safety? You said, keep moving, don't stop. So you want us to keep going, get down to the basement for safety. I said, we'll do some EVPs down there and see what we can get. But I think it's that time. We got to go down there and follow their instructions and get out of the path of these bullets.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, guys, so we moved down to the basement finally, as they've been telling us to go all night for safety during the battle. Behind us is a replica of where Jenny's body would have laid when they brought her down here. They stayed down here for 18 hours while the battle kind of finished up before they could emerge and bury her for the first time.
Yeah, so they have the replica back there. We have a REM pod back there. We also have the bell just over here. They put a rocking chair down here. And many daytime tours have actually reported the rocking chair rocks by itself. And the daytime tours aren't really marketed towards the paranormal crowd, so they've actually said they've had people run out of here. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, hopefully that happens to us.
See if it rocks as a rocking chair does.
Would be neat.
Would.
And then the bell is right behind us as well.
Correct. What I find very interesting is first session, bell goes off crazy, nonstop responding to questions. Second session, REM pod goes off crazy, nonstop responding to questions. Third session, millimeter goes off crazy, nonstop responding to questions. Nothing else, any of the times.
Right, they're choosing one device that they like.
It's very strange. I definitely think we should do some EVPs down here at some point, though.
Yep. So if anyone is down here with us, whether it's Mr. Wade, whether it's Jenny, one of the soldiers, one of the other family members, or somebody just passing through, we would love to have that opportunity to talk to you one more time tonight. We have all the same devices set up. We'll sit here and listen for a little bit, try to see if we can hear you above us if you stayed upstairs. I did close the door down to the cellar here, but if you want to, you can open it. If you're capable of doing that, that'd be scary.
That'd be crazy. They also say they see somebody back here pretty often. I'm so scared to open this. Oh my God, I can't see anything back there.
Look what you made me do.
Oh, please no. That's the worst thing you could have said. Oh, there's a rocking chair in here, or a chair in here too.
Why?
Scary. Did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
Did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
Did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
That was a female voice.
You heard a female voice?
That actually made my heart stop for a second. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it was above us or if it was back there. It was right as I was pulling the camera back through here. That was a weird voice. It was definitely a female voice. It was very, very soft, like very softly spoken. It was like a handful of words. That was really, really weird. That like made the heart stop. That actually surprised me.
If Steve just heard you, can you join us here in the cellar? Set off one of these devices we have set up. We're just here to talk to you. We want to learn more about the history and more about your experience here, why you're still here. Oh, wait, which one was that? Was it the REM?
The REM. Up by Jenny's body.
They say Mr. Wade sits up there.
Yep.
Because in life he was looking for, they said he was incarcerated at Eastern State for a while because he was basically found that he stole some money. they say that he sits down here because he never got to have her visit when he was incarcerated.
When he was incarcerated or when he was at the almshouse after.
Yeah.
I just keep playing that voice over my head, dude. That was really weird.
Was it?
That was really, really weird. And then that goes off right after it.
Mr. Wade, is that Jenny that was trying to talk to Steve?
Do you hear it?
Still going on?
It's very, very subtle. Yeah, come here, come here. Come over here. I can't tell if it's like, it sounds like very light footsteps. Hear it? It literally sounds like somebody's like very slowly walking across the floors above us.
Someone's upstairs right now. Can you join us down here? What happened?
That was the second night in a row I got my shirt pulled.
Someone pulled your shirt?
Dude, that was so weird.
What's going on with the curtain?
That was crazy. I thought it was on the wall at first, maybe?
Yeah.
But I wasn't. I was like out here. That was weird. That wasn't like, it wasn't a tug. That's why I stared at it for a minute. I'm trying to figure out, like, did I get stuck on something? But I wasn't close enough. There's a hook right here.
Right.
But there's no, like, the bottom of my hoodie is way down here.
Right.
The hook is up here. It was like, it wasn't like somebody, like, tugged on it. It was literally like somebody, I went to move, and they were holding it. Like, I couldn't.
Like someone is holding you in place?
It literally was holding my hoodie just like this. Like, it felt like it was, like, taut like that. And I couldn't, like, that was really, really weird.
I mean, they do say that some of the kids from the orphanage come over here.
It took me, you see me? I just stared at the wall for a minute. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, what happened? You're just...
I was trying to process what the hell that was, dude. That was so weird.
Is this one of the kids from the orphanage? Did you follow us from our investigation last night?
Why am I still standing over here?
Yeah, I don't know. You're
I
standing
heard
in
the
front of the scary
voice.
curtain.
I heard the voice, and then the thing pulled my hoodie, and I'm like, I'm just gonna stand here.
See what happens next, I guess.
Oh my god. Made me forget about the voice for a second.
Got to find the silver linings, you know?
Yeah, goodness me. Thank you. Are you communicating with us? Did I hear you? And did I feel somebody pull on my sweatshirt or my shirt? I said hoodie last night, and I was like, they probably don't know what a hoodie is.
Right, pullover?
Yeah.
I don't even know if they would know what a pullover
It's
is.
a cardigan. Thanks for noticing. You don't know that movie, do you?
No.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, I've seen that movie too.
Cops pulling over. Pull over. It's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. Great movie.
I have seen that movie.
Anyways, humor makes it less scary.
Yes.
Can you touch that device up by the mannequin? If you're still up there? It's weird that it only went off that one time.
Yeah.
Do you want somebody to come up there? Come stand up there for a minute.
It's like a minefield, all these
No, I
benches.
can't see a thing. Okay.
Here, I'll stand next to the scary curtain now, see what happens.
The skirtin'.
The skirtin'. Wow. Guys, comment hashtag skirtin' down below.
Skirtin'.
Because if I get grabbed, I'm be skirting out of here.
Yeah. Hello?
If you're above us, if you're still in the main part of the house, can you make some noise?
Did you touch me a few minutes ago? Mr. Wade, if you're here, can you touch this red device that's up here in the front of the room? Grab the top of it, maybe?
We know in the past you haven't been too excited that we're here. We don't mean you or your family any harm. We're just here to talk to you a little bit. We're not going to be here too much longer. So if you do have any energy left, it would be amazing to have the chance to talk to you a little bit more.
Just maybe a piece.
Yeah, try.
I think we've got some decent stuff down here over the years with that.
Yeah. Which, guys, if you haven't seen the previous videos from the Jennie Wade house or the orphanage that we've done, make sure you go back in the channel's history and check them out.
True. The first time we came here it was with Kalani and Sav. True. Good friends of ours. Very nice people. And we had a Chinese buffet.
We did. It was wonderful.
And it was on Easter.
We came here on Easter.
We did. Ghost hunting on Easter. You know?
Yep.
All right, let's do some EVPs and see what we can get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip my screen around for a second so I can see where I'm going.
Yeah. So I was just trying to do.
We'll put this up here by.
I'm gonna sit right behind it actually.
Wow. All right.
Was that you?
No, I'm not touching it. I'm on my hand's on the thing, but. Hello.
Saying hi.
All right, we're gonna use these devices, okay? They should allow us to hear your voice a little bit easier. We're having a hard time hearing you right now. I can feel you, and I heard you once. But these should make it a little bit easier, okay? So come up to them and speak in them as loudly and as clearly as you can. And answer some of our questions if you could, okay? Ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Wade, are you down here with us?
Can you say the word artillery?
Who did I hear when we first came down here?
Is it true that the children of the orphanage take refuge over here, the Jennie Wade house?
Did someone hold on the back of my shirt over in the corner of the room?
Just to confirm, is the battle still going on for you right now?
Are we safe now that we're down here in the basement on the back side of the house?
Do you like when we and other groups come here to talk to you?
One, two, three. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got.
Can't see.
Can't see anything. All right, here we go. Also, guys, we want to point out, some people do ask why we count to 3 for the sessions. That's just so we can know we start them and end them at the same time so there's no cross-contamination. It's literally the only reason. All right, ready? Here we go.
Mr. Wade, are you down here with us? Can you say the word artillery?
It literally goes, artillery. It sounds like it yells it.
Yeah.
Can you say the word artillery?
Artillery.
That's pretty cool.
Who did I hear when we first came down here? Is it true that the children of the orphanage take refuge over here, the Jennie Wade house? Did someone hold on the back of my shirt over in the corner of the room? Just to confirm, is the battle still going on for you right now? Are we safe?
I'm gonna play that one more time or something.
Just to confirm, is the battle still going on for you right now? Are we safe now that we're down here in the basement on the back side of the house? Do you like when we, another group, come here to talk to you?
Can't make it out. Artillery's clear though.
Yeah, that was clear as day.
Artillery.
Yeah, that was cool.
He said, not only will I say it,
I'm gonna scream it.
I'm gonna shout it from the rooftops.
But guys, again, we are in an open area. We're trying to listen to these in real time. If you guys think you can make them out better than us in the moment here, make sure you drop a comment with a timestamp. While you're down there, drop a like and subscribe if you're new.
A blank, he said.
A blank.
Drop a
yes.
blank and a like.
A like and a blank.
Yeah, because what we say isn't like gospel. It's just what we think we're hearing at the time right now. So again, if you think you can hear it better, let us know. We'll go back and listen. You might be right.
True.
Let's see what yours got.
Maybe.
Mr. Wade, are you down here with us? Can you say the word artillery? Who did I hear when we first came down here? Is it true that the children of the orphanage take refuge over here, the Jennie Wade house? Did someone hold on the back of my shirt corner of the room. Just to confirm, is the battle still going on for you right now? Are we safe? Now we're down here in the basement of the back side of the house. Do you like when we and other groups come here to talk to you?
Nothing super clear on that one. Pretty quiet. Let's do one more.
Yeah.
See what we get a couple more answers maybe. I'm gonna go back by the skirting
The skirting.
because apparently they were fond of me.
We can swap spots. I'll go up
Yeah.
towards the front.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Yeah.
There's a bench. First step I take. All right. Hi, skirting. Hi. You're pretty scary. All right. I'm gonna put it right here on the stone next to it.
See what happens.
All right. Same thing. We're going to ask you a few more questions, okay? And then we're going to get out of your hair. This will be it, okay? I promise you. Just got a few more questions for you. You've been doing great. We appreciate you talking to us, and thank you for interacting with the equipment, pulling my sweatshirt, letting us hear your voice. One more set of questions, okay? Here we go. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Who touched my sweatshirt or my shirt back here a little bit ago? Can I have your name?
Can you see us right now?
How many wounded soldiers are around the house?
Do you have a favorite tour guide who comes through the house?
Before we leave, can you say good night or goodbye?
Can you say Gettysburg?
Did somebody else just come down here and sit next to me?
Or are you showing us the way out?
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's interesting that
Yeah,
that just went off
super
twice.
weird.
That's weird.
It seems like they've been trying to lead us back and forth all night.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you know what's weird?
Now it's
you know what's
maxing
weird?
out.
You know what's weird?
Huh.
We talked about leaving.
Yeah.
Leaving the safety of the basement. As soon as I said, before we leave, can you say goodnight or goodbye? That's when that starts going off. We stand up, we start walking this way, and it maxes out.
So the entire night they've been trying to protect us, basically.
Get us down here away from the battle. We talk about leaving the safety of the basement. That goes off for the first time down here.
Is that the case? Are you trying to protect us right now? You don't want us to leave the basement just yet? Can you set that off again if that's the case?
We understand. We'll stay a little longer if you do. That's crazy.
That is super weird, yeah.
Let's just let's see what these got at least in the meantime.
Yeah.
What was that? That's me putting it down.
What is that?
It's a whisper, very clearly.
Yeah.
One more time.
Get out. Shirt back here a little bit ago. Can I have your name?
No, is that like?
I don't want that person touching me.
How many wounded soldiers are around the house? You got a favorite tour guide comes to the house? Before we leave, can you say good night or goodbye? Did somebody else just come down here and sit next to me? Or are you showing us the way out?
can't make it out. Something right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Weird scream when I ask who touched my hoodie. And then something at the end there.
That whispering at the beginning is weird.
I can't make out what it's saying here, at least.
No. Let's see what this one got.
Play that
Again,
back.
beginning.
Don't.
This is me setting it down.
Help me? Play that one more time.
Hold on. To me, that sounds like "Don't touch me."
Don't touch me is the very first thing I thought. That's why I said don't, but that almost helped me. But I hear don't something me.
Because that was right next to like,
Jenny's body.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Play it one more time. Don't touch me.
Don't touch my sweatshirt, my shirt back here a little bit ago. Did I see it? You need to jump right now? How many wounded soldiers are around the house? Do you have a favorite tour guide who comes through the house?
What was that?
Sounded like it was on the storm door.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you locked us in.
Yeah, right.
Before we leave, can you say goodnight? We'll be fine.
Something there.
Yeah.
Before we leave, can you say goodnight? We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Can you say Gettysburg? Did somebody else come down here and get back to me? Or are you showing us the way out?
Weird. Definitely something at the beginning. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Almost maybe. Which is weird because I mean it makes sense. It's up by the mannequin where her body would have laid after she was killed.
I don't know. I mean, it could have been "Don't touch her." I guess.
Don't touch me. Don't test me.
Don't test me. I don't know. Maybe we can put on the headphones,
Yeah.
or you guys at home, if you guys are wearing headphones or earbuds, let us know in the comments what you think it said.
Yeah.
The Jennie Wade house is a gem in Gettysburg, though.
Yeah.
This is a really cool spot.
It's definitely haunted.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll have to. Let's get out of here. Let's go upstairs. Let's wrap this up and call it a night.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, after that final session in the basement, that is officially a wrap on our investigation of the Jennie Wade house.
Like I was just saying in the basement, this place is a gem. We always love visiting Gettysburg. One, because of the Jennie Wade house. Two, because of the orphanage. The whole town is just so historic, and Ghostly Images is a great group, guys. If you ever get the chance, come out here, take a bus tour, take one of the haunted walking tours. It's a great time out here.
Definitely check them out. We have all of their stuff plugged down below. We have all of Black Lantern Paranormal stuff plugged down below. Definitely go check them out as well. Awesome people. Another spot that we're definitely gonna have to come back to, whether it's for live streams or for another video. We just love coming to Gettysburg. We love hanging out with these guys. We love investigating the Jennie Wade house. That hoodie pull in the basement, the voice I heard, the intelligent equipment activity throughout the night. I mean, this place just never lets us down.
100%. Guys, actually, I think I'm gonna go downstairs right now. I'm gonna go back down to the cellar. I'm gonna film for my personal channel and see if we can get some more answers. So guys, if you're not subscribed to the personal channel yet, go subscribe. It's just Dylan Stevens is my name. But hopefully I can try to tie up some loose ends. But I think for Haunted Nights, that's a wrap on tonight's video, and we gotta get back on the road.
Let's do it. Let's pack up, get you in there, get some filming done, and then we'll get some sleep.
Let's do it.
Let's go.